What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. I am Trey Herrera, and if you have been following me, you realize that I didn't know what to do with the BMW. We are thinking about doing an M50 turbo build or a 5.3 turbo build, but we definitely came to a decision, but you'll have to watch this whole video to find out. Do you know our secrets? Do you know the secret? Did we come to a good decision?
Oh, yes, we did. Am I allowed to say it now?
No.
Oh, okay.
What do they have to do, though?
Watch the whole video if you want to see what he decided on.
We're about to enter the storm. Whoa, what's up? How's the storm outside? We're gonna get some ice cream, then I'm gonna work on the BMW and
Can I go get some ice cream with you?
if you want.
Can I go get some ice cream with you?
Yeah. Well, we're filming the whole adventure. Let's go get some ice cream. You don't like Cold Stone?
No, that is the worst. Ooh.
Yeah.
We're going to the...
Look at that. Look at that. Oh, that's not that bad now. When we're trying to film, it's pretty. You see the tree?
Crazy out here. Look at that.
That tree.
They got these car seats. Hold up.
Yeah, hella windy. Anyway, so we have a way to fund this too, which I'll be sharing in some videos coming up, and it's gonna be awesome. This is gonna be a crazy build. I've always wanted to engine swap a car, so that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna do a full turbo cam in the 5.3. I'm gonna get the LS9 head gaskets, ARP head studs. I probably will just leave the factory heads in there unless I could find some sort of like 243s or something at the junkyard for a bargain of a price. Then I'll switch those out. And then we're also going to be using the truck manifold. She tried to kill us, guys.
Shut up. Oh my gosh.
Some of that whole thing. Look at how mad she is. Guys, if you marry a Latina, prepare to not have your throat after a while. No lie. Only butter knives are allowed in the house. That's what you get. That's what you get. That's what you get. The door's shutting on her. Alright guys, so we made it back to the house. Pretty much what I'm gonna do today is camera arms for the BMW. I got brakes, all fours to get done, and I have the front hub to replace.
Jones.
Okay, so I got the brakes apart, and then I realized both the rotor and the brakes calipers are all look in really good shape. So I'm actually not even gonna switch out the pads. The pads are pretty dialed. They look like they got plenty of life left in them. So I'm gonna save the brake pads that I got, and I'm just gonna go ahead and do the camber arms real quick and get the back wheels aligned properly again. What is this?
No!
Tell them what you're doing.
I'm doing my nails.
Why are you doing your nails?
So I can keep you company.
That's what's up. Best wife award goes to Viviana Herrera. Ain't that right?
Yeah.
Okay, so when we do this project, before we get into it, what I'm gonna do is I am going to write up an extensive parts list. I'm going to show you guys what it takes to get the V8 running, wiring harnesses, all the parts you need to do it as budget as possible and have a really fun, exciting car. Yes, I'm so excited, you have no idea. Also, be very patient. Before we get into this, I would like to gather a few parts. So I will not be starting the video series straight away. I'm pretty much gonna get this guy dialed in. I'm gonna call JNS Performance and see what I could get from them as parts wise for the ECU, injectors, all of that. And I will be listing everything that you will need to get your BMW LS swap. And not just LS swap, it's gonna be LS swap with a turbo, and it's gonna be amazing. Alright guys, here's my new control arm, my camber arm. Here's the old one. This is a piece of junk. You guys see this? You can squeeze that. Little tip, if you guys are doing this on your E36 BMW, if you loosen up the rear diff, and you pretty much can slide it backwards and then use the jack to pick it up towards the car. It'll allow you to pull the top bolts from the camber arms out, and then it just makes life way easier to take those things out. So, on to the next step. I'm about to install these back. Alright, so as you guys can see, the camber's a lot better. I will be putting we call it a torpedo level. It's a little tiny level on there just to make sure the wheels are dialed in and perfectly aligned to 0. But yeah, got it dialed in. I'm gonna go eat some Chinese with the lovely wifey. Please stay tuned. We got tons and tons of cool stuff coming up for these car builds. I'm gonna be doing some more on the GTO and also be working on this BMW a bunch. Hopefully by this time next year, we will be going to LS Fest. That is the goal. So I want to get this thing boosted. I want to get the GTO really, really dialed and looking nice and fresh. And it's just going to be an awesome year for us. Thanks for watching, guys. Thanks for the support. If you don't mind subscribing if you're new, thank you again, and we'll see you on the next one.